Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Now, there is quite a bit of controversy that is circulating about Sony and their PC game releases. I think in this case, look, I crapped on Sony quite a lot. I am very critical when it comes to a lot of different publishers, but I know it is the cool thing in the PC gaming world to crap on Sony right now. I've made several videos. Hell, I crap on Sony quite a lot, and I think there are a lot of the things they do outside of even PC gaming are very, very questionable. I think this Concord game is going to be a train wreck. I think their push in live service gaming is terrible. I think their price raising of PlayStation Plus is terrible. I think PlayStation Plus is an atrocious service, or it has been fairly atrocious. I think the PSN account linking that they're trying to do isn't the best idea in the world. However, there's a tweet that was put out that was getting a lot of traction. It's actually the top post on Reddit right now as well, and just got a lot of social media traction, and I do want to clarify some things. So the tweet noted, bad news, PlayStation is starting to block their games from running on Proton. PlayStation Overlay is blocking on Linux, and Ghost of Tsushima, the same thing happened with the Concord beta. This is incredibly disgraceful, as Sony supported the Steam Deck in the past. Now, this is true. Sony games going forward are going to be blocked on the Steam Deck. However, this is stuff that we already knew. This isn't something that Sony is stealthily trying to do. This isn't a new thing. Ghost of Tsushima, they were incredibly transparent with the fact that the single-player component would work for Ghost of Tsushima, but the multiplayer Legends component would not work with Ghost of Tsushima because you would need to link your PlayStation Network account. Concord, on the other hand, is an entirely online game, so obviously they're going to make you link your PlayStation Network account. I actually shouldn't say obviously, because Helldivers 2 works entirely fine and you don't have to link your PlayStation Network account. But this is what Sony wants to do going forward. They want to make PlayStation account linking mandatory. Helldivers 2 got a lot of pushback because Helldivers 2 launched without PlayStation Network account linking being a thing, and then they tried to pull that on people that already bought the game. Look, if you spent your money on the game, after that fact, you cannot spring up, hey, now you gotta link your PlayStation Network account. Not cool, you can't do that. Also, with Ghost of Tsushima, the single-player component does work perfectly fine without PlayStation Network account linking. However, here is what you guys do have to know. Ghost of Tsushima, yes, while that game does work fine without PlayStation Network account linking, that's it, baby. That is the last one that is going to be working without PlayStation Network account linking, unless Sony decides to change things, because God of War Ragnarok does not have a multiplayer component. Guess what? God of War Ragnarok is going to require PlayStation Network account linking. Lego Horizons, which does have co-op play, but that game is going to require PlayStation Network account linking. I don't believe it's Sony maliciously blocking the Steam Deck. And this is like, oh my god, they're going to make a PlayStation Vita 2. Like, guys, I don't think they're going to make a PlayStation Vita 2. As the most hardcore of hardcore PlayStation Vita supporters, I don't think they're going to make a Vita 2. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'll be wrong, and I actually do think there would be a market for a PlayStation handheld that, let's say, had the capabilities of a PlayStation 4 around that level and could play the games you already bought on PS4, but let's be real, Sony ain't gonna be the type to allow you to just migrate games over. You want to play those games on a portable device? You're damn right you're buying those games again. At least that's what I would assume Sony would do. It's not gonna be like the Steam Deck where your library just migrates over, but I don't believe it's an instance of Sony maliciously wanting to block the PlayStation titles on the Steam Deck. What I think it is that they just haven't implemented a way for PlayStation account linking to be done on the Steam Deck. Hopefully they realize that that is a major issue and they figure out a way to streamline that process on the Steam Deck, because that is going to absolutely limit your sales. The Steam Deck at this point is big enough where if you are implementing things like PlayStation Network account linking, which by the way is already going to limit your sales, you are going to limit it even further by not making those games easily accessible on the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is a very popular platform, and it can even be a case of people that have a gaming PC and have a Steam Deck, they see that they can't play their games on the Steam Deck on top of their PC, that's enough to push them away. Personally speaking, I do my portable PC gaming on an ROG Ally, so thankfully, you know, that does run on Windows, and I can play PlayStation games if I want, but still, the Steam Deck is orders of magnitude more popular than the ROG Ally. Look, I love the ROG Ally, but the Steam Deck is way more popular, so get it working on the Steam Deck, and also having that Steam Deck verified checkmark is very, very powerful. Now, as far as PlayStation Network account linking, look, I've done my bugging out about it. I am not happy about it, and maybe this is gonna be me just looking at the glass half full. I don't know how you guys want to portray it, but you know, there was a time when PlayStation games weren't even available on PC. If you were to tell me a decade ago that, you know, Last of Us would be on PC, Uncharted would be on PC, so on and so forth, God of War would be on PC, I would have said that you're high out of your mind. I would have said that there's no way that that is going to be happening, but it has happened, and, you know, it was a little bit too good to be true for a little bit. You know, you were just getting these games. I was hoping we would shift to a day one release at some point, but no. Ultimately, Sony's methodology is still getting you in their ecosystem, because you guys have to understand, and I've had this conversation with so many of my PC gaming friends, that yes, I personally want day one games. Yes, I personally think day one PlayStation games on PC would not affect PlayStation console sales that much, and they would just be making more money, and the IPs would be more popular. However, I try always, and I think this is just a good thing to do in life, if you have a disagreement with how somebody is handling something, or in this case, a company is handling something, look at it from their lens and at least apply their reasoning and understand where they're coming from. So this PC Network account, like, yeah, I think you guys can all realize why they are doing this. It's because ultimately, PlayStation, the ecosystem, is still their bread and butter. That's what they want you on. They don't want you on Steam. If they can have it their way, they would want every single one of you that buy your games on PC to buy a PlayStation 5 and migrate over there. Those of you that have a PlayStation 5 on the side and you use it to just play some major exclusives, they don't even care that much about you. What they really want is you invested into that ecosystem, because once you have your foot in the door in the ecosystem, that's when they make the real money off of you, because that's when they passively just make money on you buying PlayStation Plus. That's when they passively make money on you buying third-party games. That's when they really make their bread and butter. It's not from, oh, Spider-Man 2 makes them a lot of money and that's gonna take them through their fiscal, earnings results. Spider-Man 2 is great, it sold really well, but it is a device to get you into the ecosystem, and that is more important than anything. It obviously has to sell well, they care about their image, so on and so forth, but getting your foot in the door in that ecosystem is what they care about the most. What I would argue is that PC gamers ain't going in your damn ecosystem. It ain't happening. Are people going to sign up for PlayStation Network to play God of War Ragnarok? Probably, and you can put them in your email blast chain and whatever. You can promote stuff to them, and that's probably, they deem probably fairly effective, and having your data is fairly effective. However, this idea that, oh my god, we're gonna get them to play God of War 2018, and then they're gonna buy a PS5 and buy God of War Ragnarok, that might happen. You know what? I will give you the best case scenario. That might happen. But how many people are you really going to get to migrate to your PlayStation ecosystem? Every single one of my friends that has bought a PlayStation 5 this generation that is a PC gamer, I have a bunch of friends that have bought a PS5 because now they have disposable income, and they buy things when I tell them not to buy them because they're gonna collect dust, but they just need to buy them anyway. Have bought PlayStation 5s. And I am not kidding you guys, every single one of them, that machine has turned into a Netflix machine. Outside of one exclusive a year or one exclusive every other year, their PS5 is a Netflix machine. Kind of sad that that's what it's been reduced to, and that's not me saying that the PlayStation 5 doesn't have a place in the gaming world. It obviously does. The PS5 is a great console. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this idea to migrate a vast number of PC players into PlayStation players. I know Sony wants to get them on PlayStation Plus subscription. I know they're thinking in the back of their head, oh my god, I just hope Concord is such a slam dunk success and we can bake PlayStation Plus. Bro, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It just ain't happening. You know, I've been wrong in the past, but this is one I'm fairly confident with. The best case scenario that you're gonna have is somebody has disposable income, they have a gaming PC, they play a game like God of War 2018, and then they're like, you know what, I'll buy a PS5 and I'll go play God of War Ragnarok. But how many people are gonna do that? It is going to be some people, because I've seen my literal friends do that. Even when I tried to talk them out of them, you just give disposable income to the wrong people, and they're gonna buy things that they don't need. And I was just like, what are you guys doing? A lot of them bought it for Final Fantasy 16. I have a lot of friends that are Final Fantasy heads, so fair play to them, but that's coming to PC at some point as well, probably in the very near future. And two of those friends, I kid you not, guys, two of those friends that bought a PS5, the only game they played is Final Fantasy 16, didn't even beat Final Fantasy 16. I should really clown them about that more, but nevertheless, I'm going on an anecdotal diatribe that you guys probably don't care about, but it's relevant to the story, because those two friends that bought PlayStation 5s and got Final Fantasy 16, sure, I'm sure Sony is happy that they have more PlayStation 5 buyers and whatnot. They ain't signed up for PS Plus. They ain't buying games on a regular basis on the PS5. So how much profit did you actually make off them? I don't know. And I don't know the value, the ins and outs of having people's data, but you get the idea. It's going to be very difficult for them to get a large number of people. And the people that I do know that have bought a PS5 and have a PC, again, it's a small portion. It's like all my boys play on PC, but if I would have to put a number on it, it's like 15% of like the people I regularly talk to about PC gaming. I'm talking about my close friends that bought a PlayStation 5 after having a gaming PC, and literally zero. Zero is the number of people that have migrated to PlayStation 5 from their PC and is a PS Plus subscriber and buys games regularly. They're still all PC gamers for the most part. That's where I would, you know, push back on Sony. But I get their rhetoric. I get why they are doing what they do. That's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I've rambled long enough. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.